it's not my problem. When I feel heavy metal, and I feel that I need when I lie and I'm easy all of the time, but I'm never sure why I need you. Please I need ya.
Yo, some of these shenanigans. Say there, why they dance me up? As you go, once I got, even yeah, I want spend time to do like what's
And from Charlotte, North Carolina, the home of the Hornets, we're broadcasting live from the Spectrum Center. And get ready for another dose of NBA basketball on 2K Sports. Hi, everyone. Kevin Harlan with me tonight, Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony. And Allie LaForce is reporting on the sidelines. You take a look at Minnesota.
Yeah, and I think they feel confident about this matchup. They had the advantage first time around, and we'll see what adjustments come from the other side.
Yeah, they should expect a more motivated team this time around. Revenge is a very powerful motivator.
And a timeout called by Charles Lee. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. To see a lot of action inside tonight. Both of these teams have powerhouse front courts.
Yeah, Kevin, it could get very, very physical down low. You're right about that. It is size versus size. They're going to be fighting for position, fighting for every rebound, Kevin. It's kind of like an old school energy to this matchup.
Antetokounmpo with the ball. Leonard picks him up. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's on Jalen Suggs.
Yeah, you got to be careful how you guard Holiday because he's skilled at finding ways to get to the line.
And Stan, the head coach, Chris Finch, bringing a culture of accountability to this Timberwolves team.
Yeah, Chris Finch challenges every player, Kevin, top to bottom. No sugarcoating Coach Finch's message, but at the same time, getting that buy-in that a coach has to have. Exploding.
I didn't even call a timeout.
That's the bursting power of Giannis.
And a timeout called by Charles Lee. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. Mitchell with it. Here's Allen. Shot clock at 6. In the corner, it's Wiggins. Drains the three-pointer.
Yeah, that's a comfortable spot for Wiggins. He has a great feel for that corner 3.
It's Antetokounmpo on the wing. Watson for 3. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
And he makes that one.
Totally dialed in. Leonard makes quick work from that mid-range.
Pass to Watson. And the foul on Andrew Wiggins. That is his first foul of the game. And the Timberwolves making a change here.
Now into the lineup for the Timberwolves, number 21.
Outside, Antetokounmpo. And Antetokounmpo with the jam.
You could see that coming. Giannis not to be denied, especially at the rim.
Mitchell outside. Screen by Allen. High post try. And it's Mitchell missing.
Well, that's a miss you can live with. I expect they'll go to it again, especially if the defense continues to concede it.
The Hornets trail. From 18 feet away. Second chance shot. And Allen with the layup.
A superb offensive rebounder. Allen's long arms and feel for how to get positioning helps big time.
Pass to Watson. Fires from deep. Allen with the rebound. Right there, the defender clearly trying to inhibit a fast break. I think that's a transition take foul. And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here.
An 85% shooter there, and they've been able to count on him hitting his shots from the line.
Now, here's Suggs. Still without a basket. It's Allen on the wing. Fade away. A rebound by the Timberwolves. You know, Stan, there are so many things to like about Giannis Antetokounmpo's game. What sticks out most for you?
Well, look, I think, Kevin, most fans are going to say what sticks out is the obvious, his size and his athletic ability. But to me, what really stands out is the energy and intensity he brings on a nightly basis, as much or more than any star in this league. You can count on him every night to play as hard as anyone on the floor.
Now here's Giannis. He's been a factor in their offense on most nights with his scoring average at nearly 16 points a game.
Giannis will take on any defender. Nice finish that time.
Here's Mitchell. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 11 points a game.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
Yeah, and that's maybe something that should be called more. We see a lot of moving screens in today's NBA.
And they double up on Antetokounmpo. Just 5 to shoot. The Timberwolves need to get a shot off here. Watson's shot is good.
Nifty dish by Holiday from near the hoop.
And so Suggs with it. He brings it up for the Charlotte Hornets, trailing by 4. Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Thanks a lot, Kevin. Jared Allen has an inquisitive nature. Whether it's cooking, gardening, reading, or basketball, he's a sponge. Allen said, quote, "I love going through life, seeing things and learning about it no matter what it is. It's just trying to improve my skill set in anything and enjoy it." Back to you.
He's got that curiosity. Allie, as always, we appreciate your reporting. Giannis inside. Lock at 6. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
And the D has gotten a little bit laxed here defending the triple.
On the wing, Mitchell. No good, unable to end this run.
I'm not sure if he's going to be able to shoot his way out of this one or not.
And finished off by Jang.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. And Leonard gets it to go.
Such a strong wing. Kawhi can more than handle his own down low.
Back to Antetokounmpo. Now Watson. He has 6. Shakes him. And Watson slams it in.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
Yeah, I'd consider calling timeout right away after that one. The defense has to be better there.
Here's McCain. Still yet to score. .51 seconds left from the first quarter of the game. Mitchell outside. Here's Allen.
Flushed by Allen there. What I love about him, he's a center and he's not trying to be a guard. He knows who he is. Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
The fader. Edey can't hit. Hornets trail by 7. To the middle. In the corner, Holmes with it. Pass to Salon. 3-pointers off the mark. And Minnesota has possession. Here's Edey. Guarded by Holmes. And the dunk by Edey.
Well, he saw the height advantage he had and went right up with it. That's exactly what you want him to do there.
Outside Holiday. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves. Ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for Minnesota.
Well, the coaching staff's game plan is very clear. Move the ball on the perimeter and shoot the shots with no hesitation.
And one other thing they've done well today, guys, share the ball. I mean, set up teammates and just playing unselfishly.
Here's Prince. Goes up on the wing.
You can hear him sputtering all the way over here. He knows he should have knocked that one down.
Back to Laravia. Pass to DeRozan. Sweet move. That one goes. Counted. DeRozan's got the lead up to 11 now for Minnesota.
Well, this is what makes DeRozan so tough. He can slash and he can shoot the ball.
And so it's Powell who brings up the ball for the Minnesota Timberwolves. They lead by 11, the largest margin of the game. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
Just look at what a sniper he is from long range. He's got such an unusual skill for a big fella.
Here's Laravia. Still scoreless. with it. It's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over.
That win for the Hornets.
Hornets trail by 8. And now approaching 2 minutes of action here in the second quarter. Richardson, no luck.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
Edey down low. Goes up to the stripe. Rollins grabs the board. Inside. Oh, it's sent back by Edey.
Well, at the rim, Edey's the guy you have to get past. No chance there.
The Hornets pull it in. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason, I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
And timeout called by Chris Finch. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Pass to Salon. Here's Rollins. Holiday with the block.
A true defensive expert. Holiday using awareness to get there for a denial.
Minnesota leading by 8. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
2 fouls for him now in the first half. He's going to have to be really smart going forward.
So it's the Hornets now. Only giving up 2 points this quarter. Mitchell outside. Pass to Allen. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. That one is on Holiday.
And his teammates love it. When Allen is aggressive trying to score, really puts pressure on the opposing defense.
GA, you hear about 3-level scores, but is it just 3 levels?
Great point. Kevin, you've got guys with that deep range, and there's a difference between the mid-range game, those floaters, the little 12-footers, and those deep 2s as well. So maybe 5-level score is complete. Think of like a 5-2 player in baseball.
Antetokounmpo with the steal. Watson, that's for 2. The good-looking shot from the wing.
The assist.
Watson's got the lead up to 12 now for the Timberwolves.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Yeah, come on. They're just having their way out there and continuing to press the advantage.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat. Yeah, but the defenders draped all over him. He just could not shake loose.
And that one's good. Wiggins has got 5.
Making his size a factor. Wiggins does work in the paint.
Powell outside. Holiday attacking. And a fast break now for the Hornets. On the wing, Mitchell. Pass to Rollins. Beyond the arc. Not going to go that time.
And the way they have controlled the glass this game, really impressive.
Yeah, they're winning the possession battle, and that's often what decides games in the NBA.
And he's on a good pace here from three-point range. Made 1 in the first, 2 more here in the second. It seems like with more to come.
Here's Allen. He's off from 17 feet. Minnesota leading by 13. You know, Giannis just entered his 30s, Coach, but he's already an all-timer.
He sure is, Kevin. Look, if his career ended now, this guy's still one of the best we've ever had in this league. Unfortunately for the rest of the league, He's still got a long way to go in his career, and they're going to have to deal with him for a long, long time.
And the foul on Drew Holiday. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Third team foul. Now
And so it's Charlotte with it.
Number 14, Zach
Leonard, that's for 2. And again, the Hornets missing.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Now, here's Watson. He's got 10. And Watson slams it in.
2 minutes.
And then those are the kinds of plays that are just killing them right now.
Pass to Allen. And it's Allen with the jam.
And how about the focus from Allen? Just powering through the physical defense and finding a way to score.
This will be his third free throw shot of the game.
And he didn't go to the line once in the first half. But now he's figuring out how to draw contact and get himself to the line.
Here's Giannis. 6 on the shot clock. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. And it's Wiggins with the jam.
And how about the slam from Wiggins, showing off some of that athleticism there.
Pass to Edey. Over Allen. Tried to bank it in, but he misses. And so it's Suggs who brings up the ball for the Charlotte Hornets. 11-point game. .102 left in the first half of the game. And here comes Leonard leading the fast break. Back to Suggs. In the corner, it's Wiggins. And Suggs throws it down.
Well, look, you can't sleep on Suggs' athleticism because the second you do, he explodes to the rim.
And timeout called by Chris Finch. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. There's 37 seconds left now here in the second. It's McCain on the wing. Another miss by Minnesota.
Well, the defense catches a break there. You expect him to make those.
.17 seconds left in the second quarter. Salon connects from three-point range. Salon's got a pair of triples in the second now for the Hornets. Here's Edey. And count it from 19 feet away.
Assist from.
And the Timberwolves lead by 8. And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. Shooting the ball so well in this one. A great performance from the field. We'll get you back to the action after this break. And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books. 1 half to go. And timeout called by Chris Finch. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. Here's Suggs. Pass to Leonard. To the inside. Here's Holmes. Lead pass was put in just the right spot. Holmes got the first basket of the third quarter for the Hornets. Now here's Giannis. Back to Holiday. It's stolen by Suggs. Here's Holmes. And Holmes throws it down.
And guys, the best thing about Kawhi picking up assists is that it's contagious. When you've got a dominant scorer setting his teammates up and everyone falls in line. And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
Suggs looking around. And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
And guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, and yet we still see it a lot. It's a tough thing to police.
Holiday attacking. Here's Giannis. That one drops for him. 8 points for Giannis.
And credit to Holiday for keeping this offense in rhythm. He does a great job spreading the ball around.
Wiggins from outside. Rebound, Giannis Antetokounmpo.
And hard work on the glass. Once again, guys, they put a lot of effort and focus on the backboard.
With the second effort. Up again. And the rejection by Leonard.
Defensively, the claw is always lurking. His timing and instincts, second to none.
Minnesota leading by 8. And in terms of efficiency, Greg, very little has changed with Kawhi Leonard.
In multiple years, he's been close to making the 50-40-90 club. A high-usage player who gets to his spots and also takes great care of the ball.
Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. 6 to shoot. Shoots from the elbow. Yep, that one goes in there. Leonard's got 7 points in the game.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need him.
And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
Look, you can get away with a lot in terms of screens today, but you can't make it that obvious.
And the jumper is on the mark. Leonard's got 4 this quarter.
You set him up more often than not. Leonard will knock him down.
Here's DeRozan. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
And that tells the tale here today, guys. Throughout this game, they've been able to get the ball in tight and finish. And I like the aggressiveness of DeMar DeRozan's game. He's constantly testing the defense, looking for any weakness he can exploit to get a bucket.
That one goes in. Mitchell's got his second bucket.
That's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Pass to DeRozan. And the rebound goes to the Hornets.
It seemed like he changed his mind halfway through the layup, tried to go to something else, and flat out choked it.
Wiggins surveying the floor. And it's Wiggins with the jam.
And he shows us all what the breakaway rim was invented for.
Can you believe he almost brought the whole thing down by hanging on that long? Pass to Edey. Nice shot from the wing. Edey's got 6.
Well, I'm not sure what he was thinking there, but he drained it.
Leonard on the wing. With the shot. That one misses. It's his 5th miss. He's made 4 baskets. Holiday, no one around him. No good with the triple.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Mitchell outside. No good on the triple.
And they need his offense right now, but his shot is just not falling.
Stolen by Allen. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Puts one up from 19. And that one's good. Leonard, 11 points in the game.
Overall, this quarter, he's getting good looks, and he's taking advantage.
Here's Edie. And oh, he jams it right over Jared Allen. Wow!
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either. And out of bounds as the Timberwolves gain possession. And a timeout called by Charles Lee. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys. Timberwolves leading by 5.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Outside DeRozan. It's Edie atop the key. Baseline try. It's rebounded by Charlotte. Mitchell right side. Used the shot fake to create the angle, but couldn't get it to fall. Pass to Edie. Fades away. It's rebounded by Salon.
Well, he hasn't had a great night shooting the ball, but they're in the lead, and that's the only thing that matters. Well, he's a bit of an undersized center. However, his leaping ability can certainly mask that.
Now McCain. Edie a screen. Down low. And the dunk by Edie.
Edie's a good man to have in the pick and roll. A big, strong guy who relishes contact.
Pass to Salon. Here's Leonard. There's a good screen. Off with the layup. Timberwolves leading by 5. Edie down low. DeRozan in the corner. Up top, Edie. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Count it. Edie's got 12 points in the game.
Well, no one expected Edie to take the mid-range J. I'm not sure even he did.
Pass to Eubanks. And an intentional foul right there.
DeRozan. First personal foul. First team foul. Now
Here's Leonard. Leonard finagling one in close.
Yeah, you love to see a quick bucket off the inbounds. Well done.
Jackson from long range. And we've reached the end of the third. Timberwolves lead by 5. We'll be back shortly live from Spectrum Center.
52.
We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. And it's Antetokounmpo with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. To the left side wing. And it's Goodwin missing.
I wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the backcourt.
And it's in there.
Assist goes to
Chang's got the fourth quarter started here with a bucket for Minnesota. To the paint. Here's Holmes. And Holmes throws it down.
Never a bad idea to run the old pick play.
You're right. And if it produces a slam like that, we'll probably see more of them.
Yeah, defensive breakdown there. Gotta communicate and switch that screen.
Shot clock at 6. Out to the right wing. Stolen by Prince. Pushing it up. Goodwin. Good.
Playing with high energy, outworking the defense up the floor.
Yeah, the commitment to run is paying great dividends on the break.
Watson with it. Holmes covering. Watson's shot is off. Hornets trail by 3. Pass to Holmes. Here's Rollins. He's covered by Watson. Nice pass in here by Charlotte. 5 to shoot. Here's Rollins. Rebound, Minnesota. Powell outside. Kicks it out to Giannis. Giannis with the dunk and throwing it down hard.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. They set the pick. Here's Rollins. Giannis grabs the miss. And Watson has it in the corner. Good. And it's Giannis picking up the assist. And now it's an 8-point Timberwolves lead.
He's had it going offensively, helping them build this lead.
And timeout is called by Charles Lee. There was no hesitating. He wants to talk to the team right now. We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Over that last break, I got a chance to hear what Charles Lee said to the team. He told the guys to stay after it inside. He said our play inside is terrific right now. He said don't lose any of that intensity. Stay strong down there. It's always nice to hear a coach enjoying his team's play. Back to you.
And Allie, thanks so much. Here's Allen, and he nails that one right through the net.
And how about the quick thinking on the catch and shoot? Have to applaud Allen's decision-making there.
Back to Antetokounmpo. Chang, a screen. Holiday, left side. Takes the 3. Suggs with some nice defense. Hornets trail by 6. Pass to Mitchell. Screen by Wiggins. The try by Mitchell. And they pick up 2.
Sharp assist by Suggs, capable of running your attack.
And here's Chang. Outside Holiday. And here's Giannis. The shot from the low post is good. And the Timberwolves lead by 6.
Yeah, he's in such a great rhythm right now. Makes sense to get him the ball any way you can.
Yeah, when you have a guy playing like he has been recently, he's got to be the first option on every possession.
Just rubbing it in their faces with that dunk.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
Yeah, they're not pulling any punches here. Even the guards are attacking the basket.
And a guy any team would love to have. The quiet confidence of Kawhi has worked throughout his career.
And so Chris Finch calls for the timeout. He knows every possession is critical now. That free throw, no good.
Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely.
Known for his incredible defense, Leonard's huge hands and timing really helped make an impact on that end.
Holiday surveying the floor. Pass to Watson. Here's Edey. Over Allen. Misses off the left eye. Now here's Wiggins. From downtown. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. Fires the 3. Can't get it. And so Suggs with it. He brings it up for Charlotte. 7-point differential. And here we go. Powell heading to the hoop. Now Edey with the shot. Cleared away by Leonard. Now Allen. Oh, the slam dunk.
And look at how ready Allen was to fight for it. He's willing to go to battle for his team.
Now Edey. Here's Holiday. Onto DeCumbo, outside. And the double up on DeCumbo. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. 1:57 left in the fourth quarter. Outside Leonard. Leonard down the lane. Stolen by Holiday. Edey with it, and Allen picks him up defensively. Suggs with the steal. And there's the dunk.
Well, he's got that clutch gene in him. Suggs digging deep when they needed it.
Now onto DeCumbo. Now Edey. Onto DeCumbo, outside. 5 on the clock. And there's the drive. Oh, that was a two-hander.
Yeah, his athleticism more than makes up for his lack of size. Allows him to compete even against bigger guys.
Leonard misses the three.
They need buckets to stay in this game. That's not the shot they're looking for.
Edey up top. There's the double team with Allen. And so they choose. To intentionally foul.
Jalen Suggs. Third personal foul. First team foul.
40 seconds left in the fourth quarter. 6 on the shot clock. On DeCumbo. Fires. And the three misses.
And looking for a very quick shot here.
And then foul. Trying to extend that game. That's a careless pass and a wasted possession. That's just unnecessary.
Here's Powell. It's deflected. And that's out of bounds. Minnesota will retain possession.
And he jumped out to that ball immediately. Great reaction on that deflection.
Yeah, and you know they're tracking the tips and deflections because that tells you who's affecting the game.
And so the Timberwolves take the win. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for them, Greg. They really had to work for this win.
That's a good point. I mean, weaker teams might have bucked at the end with the crowd amped up, everyone in the building kind of rooting against you, but they stood tall and pulled it out.
Well said. And that'll do it, folks.
I'm on the G6, I'm still I'm flowing. Get up and get up and get up. Yeah, I ride through the streets in a clan to come here and get by. Feel like a Dubai, feel like Tupac. Riding a new drive. Got two girls in the cut, and I don't know what to do. I fell in love with you. Two girls in the cut, which one to choose? I fell in love with you, fell in love with you, fell in love with you. I got two girls in the cut, I don't know who to choose. I fell in love with you, I fell in love with you. Don't let them go, lose control. I got two in the head, I'm tripping, told them don't play with me. Sitting down on phone. Got him back of there. Ready to kick down though. Messed up, I don't know. Man, I move like a social. Buy like a coat. Sheets. I put chrome hearts on our free. And it's hard stuff that I bleed. You be chopping it up, belly. Work on butch, twerking it up with a red on. Shaking this drop, I ain't popping it. Hockey it down with binoculars. Call out my phone and I'm blocking it. Got two girls in the cut, and I don't know what to do. I fell in love with you. Two girls in the cut, which one to choose? I fell in love with you. Fell in love with you. Fell in love with you. I got two girls in the cut, I don't know who to choose. I fell in love with you. I fell in love with you.
Easy out of here. Easy out of here.
Type of people make the club get. Many a day has passed, the night has gone by, but still I find the time to put that total chaos for these playoffs. Thought we was absent, we're taking another route to represent the Dungeon family like grade A. Me and my decide to take the back way. Every city, then we headed to that back cave. ATL, Georgia, what do we do for ya? Bulldog and like them Georgetown Hawkers. Boy, you sound silly, think my room is sitting pretty, doing donuts while you like them circles around. We the committee, gon' burn it down, but us gon' bust you in the mouth with the chorus now. Say,